I feel like I can hear whispering again.
I thought I could hear whispering then. Hello?
Worship.
Did you just hear that, mate? Oh, I just got goosebumps down.
Fuck. The fuck.
Are you mocking me?
I feel like feeling this is just starting to turn very sinister.
Edward the Confessor was an Anglo-Saxon English king and saint. He ruled from 1042 until his death in 1066. This church is named after him in memory of him. But although this church is very old, being built between 1860 and 1862, there was a medieval church built in this spot before. The village this church sits on has its own dark history. The village was hit severely with the Black Death, and the village population plummeted fast. With so much history in this one village, will we encounter anything paranormal? Well, a place with history could hold a haunting, right? Hello Spooklets and welcome back to the channel, and if this is the first time you are seeing this face,
subscribe for spooky shit.
Tonight you've heard in the intro where I am and a bit of history on the place. In a lovely church. Haven't done a church for a while, so I am excited. I am not on my own, I am with the Paranormal Scouter.
Hello.
And Charlotte. First time I've met Charlotte. Oh, I'm still at you're out of focus. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the Paranormal Scouter channel will be linked in the description, so please, please, please go give them a subscribe for me. Oh, and also before I forget, a massive thank you to the subscribers on this channel that are channel members. You guys are absolutely fabulous. Anyway, yep, that'll do.
Have we got anybody that's aware of our presence in this building this evening?
If you could let us know with a knock or a tap on something.
Is it another plane?
We've just come to visit tonight. My name's Susie.
My name's Charlotte.
I'm Dan.
And we'd love your company. If any of us ask some questions, if we're on the right track, could you give us a knock? Because we can't see you, so this is the only way we can communicate with you. Are you connected to this church or the medieval church that once stood here?
Did that on one of our bellies?
No, it was over there. Yeah. We have heard nothing. Like, there's not been... Sorry, I heard a thud, but then I realised it was on the floorboard. That was over there, though, wasn't it?
That was over there.
So that knock might have seemed really small. Well, it was really small, and you're probably thinking, really, Susie? But we'd been in there a long time. We'd not heard anything apart from, like I said, a floorboard did thud. But that knock sounded like it was on wood, and we'd not heard anything like that since going in. So we treat it like, are we getting somewhere? No, I am not saying it's paranormal. Dan and Charlotte aren't saying it's paranormal. But we wondered, oh, okay, are we getting somewhere? So you kind of just go with it. So is it the medieval church that was once here that you are connected to? Could you let us know? Like knocking.
No, I can hear hear a woman talking.
I thought I could hear something like that.
Could you?
Yeah, like behind me, like outside though. So I don't know if it's like a real person.
Well, we're in the middle of nowhere,
Oh.
aren't we? Oh no, there's a house there.
There's a house just
Sorry, yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, it's not as if anyone's going to come out to a church with lights on in the middle of the night, are they? Not
No.
Neighbourhood watch.
Yeah, but are they going to slip the Crocs on and come out?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but some people get like dead detective over the churches, you know, like neighbours see a torch and there's just like pitchforks at the ready.
Maybe we should read out the something from the Bible.
The Bible.
Yeah.
Could do. We didn't get a response to them being connected to the medieval church. Oh, okay. So are you connected to the church that's here now? That's been built between 1860 and 1862? So we got a knock. One knock when we asked if you're connected to this church in any way or the church that was here before. So we need a response to get a story here because, like I said, we can't see you. So let me just ask again, and I don't mean to sound, none of us mean to sound demanding. It's just because we can't see you and this is the only way we can communicate. Are you connected to either churches?
I feel like I can hear whispering again.
I thought I could hear whispering then.
Could it not be running water somewhere?
No, it sounded like...
It was
whispering.
proper, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
It's really faint though, isn't it?
Really, really faint.
Is there any way that you know that you could make... that wouldn't go
You
down
can
well,
make
would it?
yourself
That
known.
You can make yourself known, yeah.
Yeah, how do you want to show us?
Yeah.
I think that might be the window. I'm not too sure because we heard that when we walked in. We was like, that's the wind.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure what it is.
Yeah. If you're trying to give us a sign, honestly, we appreciate it, but we don't know if it's natural noises or you. So if you could possibly be a bit louder, we'd really, really appreciate it. So as you've probably figured, we're having quite a quiet night. We felt like the place was really peaceful. We was quite comfortable in there. We did have a knock and we kept hearing whispering outside. I've tried enhancing the volume, but I don't think you can hear it. It was really faint, but we could hear this whispering. We do go out at some point because we keep hearing that. We did decide to put some equipment out just to see if anything would happen that way. But let me tell you now, yes, things seem quiet at the moment, but things change during this investigation and things take quite a turn. Stay tuned, Spooklets.
Okay, so we've laid out some equipment around. So, is it the altar down there that's called? Is it an altar down
No,
there?
that is a font.
I can hear scratching in that corner.
Hello? In that corner.
Yeah, it's called down here.
Like by that chair. Do you see this chair here? Down
This corner.
Okay, so Spooks, are you trying to make yourself known to us now?
We're very friendly. We want to know your story, if that's okay.
See, I find that if there is spirits that's here and it's never really been investigated before, I tend to believe that spirits that haven't been investigated or haven't communicated with anyone before don't particularly know how to communicate. Because I think like we train ourselves to communicate with spirits,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they've got to train to communicate with us.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
Okay.
we might have to teach them to communicate.
If you're struggling to knock or...
Flash, you weren't cat or sort of flash. Might have been your phone, to be fair, Dan.
My phone?
It made me jump.
Okay, I'm going to play this back and I'm zooming in on sort of myself and the pews that are in front of me. Now, at the back of me, you see 2 flashes and then something comes across the screen but stops at the end of the pews. Now, I'm a bit funny with orbs because I genuinely think most of what we see is dust, but it just disperses and it moves really, really quick. And I don't know what it is, so I would like your opinion on it, guys. If you're struggling to knock or...
Flash, you weren't cat or sort of flash. Might have been your phone, to be fair, Dan.
My phone?
It made me jump.
I've debunked it. I've debunked it. I'm gutted, but I've debunked it. It was me turning round. It was my phone reflecting. Yep. Damn it. So if you're struggling to know how to communicate, if you've never had anyone do this before, you could use our energy, if that's what you need, if you're lacking energy. But we've placed bits of equipment. So Dan's put some balls down that flash. And if you touch them, all they'll do is flash. They won't hurt you. There is a box that's purple and it's got a stick hanging out of it. If you just go near it, well, you'll have to touch that stick.
Demonstrate?
Yeah. That's all it does. It will not hurt you. And then I've got dotted about these balls. And they just have a little bell in them. So obviously if you can move that, that would be absolutely amazing.
Just don't touch the balls in my bag.
Yes, listen to Dan. I mean, if you can knock, anything like that, or use your voice, or whistle, anything, just anything to let us know you're here, whatever's easiest for you. So fast forwarding this long ass bit during the investigation that you will probably find quite boring. We kept calling out and calling out and calling out. We got nothing. We stopped but carried on filming just to have a laugh, to see if we could build up some energy. Because I do believe when you have a laugh, you give off a lot of energy, just to see if that would help. But we got nothing. We did find a huge ass spider and we named him Bob, but still no paranormal. Nothing we could say there was paranormal, or even say I think that could be paranormal. But we did keep hearing that whispering outside. So we decided to go check that out and have a little walk around the graveyard. I do leave my camera, however, and just take boob cam out with me. So let's find out together whether anything happened during that time in the church whilst we were outside.
A bit moist.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Should we go around the back so we don't draw attention?
Yeah. So I was going to be really cruel and let you watch the whole lock off in the church where we left the camera on its own. But lucky you, I'm feeling good today, so I didn't want to be cruel. But when we come back in, I decided to put my radio on, and all it is it's not running any stations, it's just spitting out white noise, in hopes that they can get some energy from the static. Let's give it a go.
So it's a bit of silence, but it's making a lot of tea.
Is it?
Yeah, it sounds like a kettle.
It does sound like a kettle boiling, actually.
I'm just really relaxed in there.
It is,
So
I'm really
relaxing,
relaxed. Like, to the point where I could just stay in here on my own and not be bothered apart
Yeah.
from Bob.
I could get a whiff of soap.
So,
Yeah.
Weird you say that. I did when we went outside.
Yeah. I thought it was my jumper, but it's not the same.
Let me smell your jumper. No, that is what I smell going
Oh, is
out.
it?
Yeah,
Oh, our washing powder smells good.
it does smell good.
does it?
Mm.
It's lavender.
I always said like they could be stood screaming in
Yeah.
our faces,
Yeah.
and we don't know. That's why I'm always really thankful, even for the tiniest of thing,
Yeah.
because that might be all that they can give us. But you can use our energy, the energy from that box. We just want to know you're here with us, and that we're not talking to an empty room.
Try and touch one of us if you can. That'd be interesting.
Mm. I'll turn this off for a little bit, just so that we can hear anything. Wrong way. The Black Death hit this area very, very hard. Was you somebody that unfortunately got the Black Death?
I feel like I'm constantly hearing really faint whispering.
It's funny you should say that. Is it in a man?
No, it's like a mixture.
I could just.
It's like loads of voices, like really.
I wonder
really
if there's
faint.
quite a few people here. So are they part of the church? Are they people that have been... I don't know whether these people that died were buried here of the Black Death. I don't know.
I felt, or thought, when before Charlotte said she could hear whispering, I thought I could hear a man
I've heard that a few times. I've heard whispering a few times. But like I said out there, I feel like I'm very calm in here, but I feel like that someone's watching or people are watching.
Yeah.
Just that feeling of being watched.
Could the windows at night not give you that feeling there?
I don't know. Normally I'd say yes, but they're quite high up.
Yeah, you wouldn't really...
And I think I'd know because I'd be constantly looking at the windows and I'm not.
Yeah.
And because I'm so calm and not on edge, it's not that I'm feeling being watched either. Because I'm so calm in here. I don't know why I feel like I'm being watched. Because you only normally feel like that if you're on edge.
Let's just listen out, see if we can hear that whispering again.
Yeah.
What did you
You just hear movement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From over there.
They're really faint again.
Yeah.
But yeah. I wonder, hang on.
It's not Bob, is it?
Listen. No. It was a bit more rustly than that. I wondered if it sounded like someone brushed against something.
You can hear like really faint muttering.
Yeah, and it's not the wind outside. We've been in here a while. We know what the wind sounds like. That keeps picking up, but it's like proper muttering.
Yeah.
Is that a thud?
Did Susie mentioning the plague? Did that rile up? Did that stir up a conversation between yourselves?
It's that faint. I don't think our mics would even pick this up. It's a very faint muttering, isn't it?
Very faint.
He's got the whole
World in his hands. He's got the whole wide world. The things you do on a paranormal investigation to try and trigger a response. I will tell you now though, Spooklets, things seemed to change up a little bit on the investigation when we started changing our questions.
Stone buildings, the wind just hits and circulates around, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because you can literally obviously get around the whole church because we've just done that walk.
I just heard a baby.
A baby? It's always when you're talking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, a child.
Is there any children here? Are you able to come talk to us?
Do you hear a knock from behind you two?
There's a
Down
few. There's a
I
few.
heard it over there.
there? Did you?
Yeah, I heard one down there, but I heard like multiple over there.
Oh, I saw my cat phone moving. I thought the light was swinging. It's not. It's me. It's swinging.
That would have been awesome. So do we have children here? Could you be a bit louder? So if we've got any children here, could you knock like this? Or similar to that, nice and loud like that?
Can you try and make some distinctive noises for us then? You try and let us know that we're here.
So let's have a quick recap. So from the beginning, okay, so we got a knock when I spoke about the church itself, whether they were attached to the church that's here now or the medieval church that once stood there in this one's place. It kind of then went awfully quiet. We might have got a response to the Black Death, we might have got a response to children as well, but we weren't getting much, let's face it. None of the equipment went off whatsoever. So we're now going to try the Estus method, and Charlotte went under. So blindfolded, we had her headphones on so the spirit box could play in her ears. There was also, the earphones were sound cancelling, and she had ear defenders on as well, just for added. So she couldn't hear us, and she was really zoned in to that. She did say afterwards, I'll tell you now, that she could hear slight mumbling coming from me and Dan, but she couldn't figure out what we were saying. She just was aware of our presence. Now, this experiment that we try now gets quite interesting. Enjoy.
Okay, spirits. Charlotte is using a radio device that allows us to hear. Just want to check that it's sweeping. Yeah, it's sweeping on AM. So we should be able to hear your voice. If you go over to Charlotte and answer our questions, then if she hears you, she'll be able to answer on your behalf. Can you just confirm if you can hear us? Can you go over and say, I'm here?
What was that tap? It was in that corner.
Is this turned right up?
Why can you not hear it?
It's right, it's really weird because I can hear things,
Yeah.
but it's like, do you know how we've been hearing whispering? It's exactly like that, really quiet, and I can't make out what
But
it
can
is.
you hear the shh?
Yeah.
But you just hear him whispering?
But I just hear whispering.
That's so weird, because that's all we've heard since being here.
Yeah. And you're hearing it on there?
Yeah. It's just really quiet. I can't even make out what it is because it's so quiet.
Is the white noise loud, or whatever you call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be all right then. We'll try and get them to talk clear. That's weird that she's getting the whispering that we've heard the whole time, basically the whole time, on and off.
Over the radio waves. I think she's getting plugged back in now.
Yeah,
Back into the matrix.
back in the zone.
Okay, so thank you. So Charlotte just confirmed that she could hear your whispering. So it probably means that we can hear your voices. We just need you to go over to Charlotte. Don't be afraid of her. She might jump, but that's not her attacking you or anything. That's just her reacting because it's unknown to us. If you do go over to her and try and talk, hopefully we can hear you and she'll be able to repeat back what you're saying. Different form of communication.
Charlotte is your vessel.
Yeah.
Of communication.
She's the vessel of communication.
The vessel. I like that. Just don't take over her body, please.
No, please not.
So, are you connected to the church? Like the medieval
Oh, you're asking the spirits that?
Yeah, I'm not asking you. Are you connected to this church, Dan?
You're looking at me when you say
Are you connected to this church or the medieval church that used to stand here? Has any of the noises we've heard and the whispering, has that been you? Talk to Charlotte and she'll tell us what you're saying.
Do it.
No, you do it. I want you to talk to Charlotte. Do it. What have I asked? I only asked about the church.
Yeah.
Do it. What do you mean?
Could that not be spirits talking to each other and they'd go, shall we do it?
It's
Like,
okay.
shall we talk?
Yeah, it's okay. You talk to Charlotte.
Far away.
Far away. The whispering.
What's far away? Or did you die far away?
Or are they far away
Yeah.
now?
Can you hear the spirit box?
Yeah.
Are they now? Is it
Matchbox.
Matchbox. Hang on, something in a church is
Matchbox.
something in a church is called a matchbox. I could be wrong. Matchbox. Something in a church is called a matchbox. I'm sure it is, but I don't know what. What? What do you mean by matchbox?
do it? Far away matchbox. Is it getting us on to bloody torch the place?
We don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do that.
Not just because it's a beautiful church, but we just really
Worship.
worship.
Mm.
So, which I asked, are you part of the church?
Yeah.
Is it the old church, or it's not a new church, obviously, but
Will they know the difference though? If
they might not, because if they're connected to the land itself that it's on.
If they're connected to the old church, they
Yeah.
might not know anything about a new church.
No, that is true. Did you know Edward?
It is.
Whereas talking about the church, what did we say?
Is this the old church? Are they on about the old church?
And they said
The original church.
The
Let's
original
call it
church.
The original church.
Okay.
Is that,
yeah, it could be that. So
Yeah.
could you give us a year?
that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what year
Get
you're...
away.
Get away. Why? Do you not like us being here? We don't mean to be disrespectful. Well, we're not being disrespectful, sorry, should I say.
We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you want us to get away? That wind's picked up, hasn't it?
There are people.
We kind of gathered with the whispering.
Yeah, but whenever I do an experiment
Uh-huh.
and I get
Help us.
help us. How can we help?
Help us.
Huh? What's that?
Help us again.
How can we help? How can we help you? Can you try and tell us how we can help?
We're blind.
Wait. Black Death.
Yeah,
I'm sure that blinds people.
does he?
Sure, I can't even check because I'm filming off my phone.
You can't.
Someone might be able to correct me in one of our comment section, but
Yeah.
I'll have a look when we leave.
500.
500. Bet you anything the Black Plague.
We're above you.
That was my phone making a noise. Did she say
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
I'm
I have.
really cold, that's
we're
weird.
above you? Did she say? What do you mean you're above us? Did you just hear that moan? I cannot hear that whispering now. Is it because that's...
It's around Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's more.
More what? more spirits, more people.
Calm down.
Come down where? Where would you like us to go?
Is somebody asking the people above to come down?
We're above you. Come
We're
down.
above you. Someone's saying come down. I don't know. I'm just trying to piece it.
Water.
In the font.
Maybe.
Were you baptised here?
Are you talking holy water?
Can you say one of our names?
I'm Dan.
I'm Susie, and that's Charlotte.
Know your path.
Know your path.
That sounds very religious.
It does. I've just heard a man as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
We are trying to talk to you. Was that what you were just going to say?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Do you mind us talk? Okay.
Do you not want us to communicate? Are we doing something in here that we shouldn't? Do you get the feeling this is just starting to turn very sinister?
I feel on edge all of a sudden. Just before she went under, I started to feel a bit more like there was some sort of atmosphere.
Yeah.
But it's just progressing. Is this one of them places? Maybe like you're right.
Check the cupboard.
There's a massive cupboard behind that curtain.
Yeah.
What's in the cupboard? I really feel like we're being watched.
Matchbox.
Matchbox again.
In the cupboard? Well, we'll look after. Remember to look. Because I don't want to scare her.
I think it's weird how I feel like it's something that just wants this place gone.
Yeah. Is this not as nice as we think it is here?
I'm down there.
I'm down there.
Where's down there? Didn't it say something like, when you pieced it together, the first three things she said? What sounded
Are you
like...
coming too?
What, down there? Where's...
Oh, God.
Does it mean down there?
I think it's asking us to join them.
Is that what you want?
Are you coming? Matchbox, check cupboard.
Does this mean we shouldn't go in the cupboard? But that makes me want to go.
We definitely aren't going to light the place.
Oh no.
Get down.
Get down. That's twice now.
Yeah.
Could you elaborate a bit more on what you mean? That was such a big word for me.
Elaborate.
So make sure you keep that in the video. Yeah, can you elaborate? Can you let us know what you mean by that you're above, you down below, asking to get down? What do you mean? Who?
Where have you gone?
We stopped talking.
Yeah, we're still here.
Can you see us? Can you hear us but not see us?
That's a
They're
fair
blind.
point. Oh, I just got goosebumps down.
They can hear us but they can't see us. As soon as we stop talking, where
Yeah.
have we gone? They can hear us.
Yeah, that is weird.
We're here. Can you hear us but not see us? Maybe that's why they wanted help. Because they're stuck in the dark.
I've been waiting.
For help.
For help.
I've got goosebumps down
Yeah.
so bad.
I can't see.
Oh my God.
Literally head to toe.
Yeah,
Like my eyes are
tears.
welling up here.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour? Well, people need help.
Yeah, we did say who needs help or
Yeah.
something along those
Yeah.
lines.
Could you touch Charlotte on her head? If you could. If you don't want to get
They
close to
can't
her, that's
see her.
fine. No, they can't. Of course they
No.
can't. Sorry. That was really disrespectful.
They need help because they're stuck in darkness. And it's like,
They're all dead.
Was it the Black Plague? Was it the Black Plague? If you think right, the Black Plague and this church is all going to be connected because where we are is a very small village.
yeah,
So everyone would have been connected to this church that died in this village of the Black Plague. So I'm asking, are you connected to the church or did you die from Black? It's all going to be connected, isn't it? Apart from the medieval bit.
yeah.
No, wait, was Black Plague in medieval or 18th Victorian?
I'm always reliant on Google for history.
It's
So
all the
some things
dates.
I know
No,
about,
I
but don't know
love
about
history.
everything.
Well, we
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing what we're doing if we didn't love history.
What I'm thinking at the moment is we were on about as people in here.
Quiet.
We're just trying to figure out how we can help you.
If you could use Charlotte to let us know if we're right as we're talking,
Yeah,
that would be
brilliant.
amazing. Sorry, carry on.
I'm just saying, it was like, people, we're here.
Where am
We need help. Where am I? They
I?
can't
Where
see.
am I?
You're in a church. You can't fabricate that stuff. The fact that we're talking about them being blind and then we go quiet to listen and they're like, where have you gone?
And then we've just had a conversation and they're like, quiet.
And they're like, quiet.
I mean, I've been asking them to knock on. They can't
They
see.
can't see this stuff. And if they're spirits, they're probably walking.
Is this why we're having such a quiet night?
Yeah.
So is this why this method of
It's
communication?
working.
Yeah.
We might have discovered something here.
We might have done. I'm sure the Black Death
Make people
caused
blind.
blindness. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
goose pimples. Like
Can
cold.
you feel us around you then?
Can you feel our energy?
Yeah. Because you can hear us, can't you? But you can't see us. That's why you can't use any of the equipment.
Yeah.
See me.
Can we, please? If
Can
you
you show yourself?
see, did she see?
Yeah.
If you're going to show yourself, where will you show yourself? Please say in the cupboard. In the cupboard. No, I think a matchbox. If there's a matchbox in that cupboard.
I know. That's
Do you want to get out?
No.
Are we under threat?
It's time.
To show yourself?
Is it-
Or
is
to
it
get
time
out?
to go?
Out the window.
There's a door. There's a perfectly good door.
Yeah, we don't need to go out the window.
Would you like us to leave? If you want us to leave, we'd respect you.
Yeah, of course we will.
You just need to let us know.
Stop moving.
We're not moving.
Who's moving?
We're really still.
It just sort of ties in with not getting responses for
Yeah.
anything.
Not being able to use the equipment because you can't see it.
Yeah. It did feel like I was getting responses for a child, but
Let's ask.
if there's a child.
Is there any children here?
Calm down.
Come down.
Calm down, that's 3 times
Yeah.
now.
Are you aware that you've passed on? That you're dead?
Calm down.
Are you aware that you're not with the living anymore?
Basement.
Come down, basement.
I don't think there's a basement here.
Hang on, I'm not 100% sure. But you know those that were burdened enough to have the plague? If there was a bed,
There's more.
were they not sent down to the basement?
Isolated.
Isolated, yeah.
They would have been isolated, wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Fuck. The fuck.
Are you mocking me? My eyes are filled up.
If that responds, we need to stop.
I didn't mean it in a threatening way.
Yeah, I know, but I know we're in a sacred place, but mocking.
Way down.
What was that?
Weighed down or wave down?
Mocking somebody is a form of possession.
Is it?
So what they do is they mock you, and they keep mocking you to the point where they're then in sync with you.
Okay. Oh.
And then the next stage is they talk ahead of you, if that makes sense.
So then you think
then
I was just going to say
control.
that.
Yeah. It's a form of possession.
Are you trying to mock me?
Charlotte really uncomfortable there.
Sorry.
Charlotte look really uncomfortable there.
Look comfortable?
Uncomfortable.
I don't know. I think she looks comfy. I think.
That's really weird how it repeated what you've just said.
Literally straight away.
Within seconds, yeah.
What was it? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about this cupboard? I'm really intrigued. If she says matchbox again, I swear to God.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling there's going to be a matchbox in here.
We're going to have to
candles.
look. Of course there will be.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's something in a church that isn't a matchbox, that they call a matchbox.
Yeah, maybe.
Or I might be wrong.
What if the cupboard is the matchbox?
Is the matchbox? I need to look in that cupboard so bad.
They'll hurt her.
They'll hurt her. Me? Mocking?
No, I'm worried about Charlotte. 'Cause
Charlotte.
she's the one in the experiment.
Who?
I might pull her out of it.
Yeah.
Who will they hurt? Charlotte? I can hear thudding in my ear.
Can
In
you?
my eardrum. My eardrum is thudding. Just heard it twice.
It's weird.
Who's this?
Who?
I said, when I said,
Who are you
going to
hurt?
What if they're pointing to one of you two and going, who's this, to get the name?
Okay, so my name's Susie, and that lady's Charlotte. So, if this is a question to our question, who are you going to hurt? Can you now answer the question? Who do you want to hurt?
Imagine Charlotte just doing that, and he's just said my name.
I know.
Is that unconvinced me on your card?
Oh,
Evil here.
evil here. Let me just
I
press
get a
record.
feeling that, but it's a church.
But what goes on in churches, like, we don't know. We think they're a place of worship, which they are.
Yeah.
But do things happen behind the scenes? Do
Come in.
vicars go bad? It's not all, obviously, but has there been
Sacrifices.
back in the her?
Oh. Why they're on about one of you two and I don't know who. I don't want her to get hurt while she's in an experiment.
No, we've got our eye on her. What evil? Violence.
This is getting really twisted,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Violence, evil here. What do you mean? Who's evil? I want to know the name of who is evil, or names.
I can hear a man talking.
Can you?
Man near Charlotte.
Can you?
Holy Father.
Religious.
I just heard a man then,
Did you?
over near Charlotte. A
It
hum.
worries me when spirit talkers and
Let's go.
We're not going with you.
no.
You said earlier,
It
didn't
wants
you?
to take us somewhere.
Where do you want to take us?
It's like when it says things like people coming, there's more coming. In my experience, as soon as the spirit boxes are first said that, someone's come to check out what's going on, or someone's walked in the building, or
I'm sorry, I keep looking at that red curtain because I swear it moved. Hurt her.
I don't like it.
No. No, no.
You can't see Charlotte's eyes.
No. Do they want our eyes?
Oh God.
No. One day what? We're not stopping here forever. What do you want from us?
I want to pull her out of it in a minute.
Yeah. What do you want from us?
Are you okay?
So we really found that experiment, the Estus method, quite interesting. The mimic of what I said a few seconds after, when I said what you're going to do, and it literally a few seconds after, as you saw, Charlotte said, what are you going to do? And it was just word for word, this sentence. To come out with the same word is weird, but yeah, okay, but a sentence. We did find that maybe it was taking a bit of a dark turn, and we did find that some of it fit in. Can we say what happened was paranormal? No, we can't, but it was very interesting, and if it was paranormal, then wow, that experiment worked, and it did really, really well, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. We did go to check the cupboard that's round the back of the curtain. Unfortunately, it was locked, so it's forever a mystery what is inside that cupboard. I would like to return to this church. This church is very, very close to my house, so that is ideal. But we do end the investigation here. So I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for joining me and Dan and Charlotte on tonight's investigation. The Paranormal Scouter YouTube channel is linked in the description. Please go check him out and give him a subscribe. And if you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe on this channel for all the spooky shit.